Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the positivity really going on around the market. I'm not saying we're out of the accumulation phase at all. I still think it's going to be probably late July before we get completely out. But I will say, at the very least, we're seeing a lot of positivity. And I think we're going to continue to see this kind of positivity in the next couple of weeks because of big things taking place. Obviously, we saw El Salvador, really adopting cryptocurrency altogether as we see Bitcoin as a legal tender. There's so many other countries now looking and kind of on that doorstep to accepting. So we'll be talking about those in today's episode. I will say, guys, as well, the coins overall have had a great recovery period. We see Bitcoin above 38,000, Ethereum above 2,500, Cardano right around that $1.60 again. And like I said, guys, it's looking fairly good today. We'll see how long we can keep this going. Obviously, a sideways or uptrend in the next couple of weeks could lift us out of this accumulation phase. So definitely something we're looking forward to if we can actually push through. We're going to take a look now at the very first thing I want to take a look at is going to be a giveaway. So if you guys want to all take advantage of this, I wanted to give back to the community, and thanks to Community Jacks and SameCoin.com for making that possible. I will be giving away 1K worth of Jacks and 1K worth of SameCoin. So this ends July 10th, 2021. All you have to do is retweet the tweet and follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description below, so you guys can easily find me there. And like I said, this tweet is probably my most recent tweet, so you can take advantage of that very easily. So jumping into the first thing, we actually see that just a bit of crypto positivity this week in 5 seconds. So this is all just the bullet points of really a week summary, and I thought this was a great post. So I want to quickly cover this before we jump into some of the bigger articles in the bigger, bullish news. So El Salvador officially accepts Bitcoin, Panama to follow. Tesla forced to accept Bitcoin payments once again. Institutional holdings increased by 170% for long-term investments. SEC commissioner expresses the importance of not being too harsh with crypto laws so innovation isn't stifled. The FBI can't actually crack your wallet address. Warren Buffett gets out of the 60s and invests in a digital currency for firm Nubank. We also have PayPal now lets you buy different coins and send to wallets, I guess. Over 2 billion so far already. Google reverses ban on advertising crypto. GTA 6 will be using crypto in their actual game itself. So these are some big bullet points to just take a quick look at for the last week in general. And I hope they do make this a segment and this person or whoever else posts, just quick summaries of the previous week. It gets me a way to really kind of look at the last week without diving too deep for you guys, so we can keep our heads focused on the current week when we do these segments. So jumping into the next thing, before we get into the crypto news, I do want to give you guys an opportunity to take advantage of BlockFi. So BlockFi is one of those ways to really make your money work for you. I will have a link in the comments if you guys want to take advantage of it. You can get up to $250 worth of Bitcoin. So I will pin that link in the comments, but make sure you're clicking on the right comment. We have BlockFi, the future of finance. With a BlockFi interest account, BIA, your cryptocurrency can earn up to 8.6% APY. Interest occurs daily and is paid monthly. There are no hidden fees, no minimum balances, and no reason to wait. So this just shows you guys, a lot of people always talk about work smarter, not harder, and this is one way to do so. Obviously, making your money work for you instead of having your money just sit in a bank earning pretty much no interest in banking accounts. You can actually put it to work and put it to use here. So make your crypto work for you, make your money work for you, and this is definitely the way to do it. BlockFi.com. I will have my link, like I said, in the comments as well as in the description below. So that helps support me, helps support the channel. So if you guys would appreciate it if you guys would take advantage of it. So the first big article today is talking about Mexico lawmakers aim to follow the example of neighboring countries with proposed Bitcoin legislation. We are going to lead the shift to crypto and fintech in Mexico, said one senator. So this would be huge. Obviously, a lot of countries in Mexico that could definitely lead to mass adoption if we continue to see countries take advantage. And you can actually see a lot of different government officials have been actually changing their profile pictures to the laser eyes on Twitter recently. So it's definitely a great thing to continue to really see happen across the globe. So the first thing we actually take a look at here is after El Salvador, India may actually move to classify Bitcoin as an asset class. So top sources tracking the industry told this publication that the government has moved away from its earlier hostile stance towards virtual currencies. So this is definitely a good thing. Obviously, a lot of people, when things come out, when things are new to them, the first thing they do is kind of back away. The first thing they do is try to find more out literally about what they're trying to back away from. So it's definitely a good thing here, seeing that India may be the next ones in line to actually start really adopting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as an asset class. So jumping into the next one, we see Iran president says legalize crypto and protect people's capital itself. So this would be huge as well. Obviously, seeing Iranian President Hassan Rouhani calls to legalize crypto trading in Iran. The president says that it's necessary to put laws that protect the people's capital. We also see President Rouhani says that this will preserve and protect national interests. So this is, like I said, another great moment where we continue to see, countries very, very interested in the idea of really making, Bitcoin an asset class, as well as, really supporting cryptocurrency in general. So I think this will be huge if we could get some more countries down in the Mexico area as well. But Iran definitely being another country as well, not obviously in the Mexico area, but would be huge to continue to see this kind of support across the globe. Taking a look at the next one, we see the nobody uses Bitcoin narrative evolution over time. So what will Bitcoin opponents say now that several South American countries are about to embrace the Bitcoin revolution, and maybe even Iran, as well as obviously more countries are continuing to consider it. So this would be huge. Obviously, we can continue to see huge potential behind some of these countries, like I said, continuing to embrace cryptocurrency and Bitcoin specifically. So they can't use this whole narrative of nobody uses Bitcoin. So I think, opponents of Bitcoin, opponents of cryptocurrency are eventually going to have to give in, or they're going to completely miss out. And I think a lot of that has already happened over the years. We've seen some names that, some big names that have talked about how they are not going to really consider, investing in crypto. And, next year, 2 years, or 3 years later, we see them investing in. So I think, long-term wise, you are in early right now. And I think you're going to be very, very happy about it. And like I said, that long-term. So let's take a quick look at the next article. So State Street Bank launches dedicated cryptocurrency division. Its plan is to evolve into a multi-asset platform to support cryptocurrency, trading, and more. So State Street, the U.S. custody bank that oversees about $40 trillion in assets, has launched a dedicated cryptocurrency division. The new unit, State Street Digital, will be led by Executive Vice President Nadine Chakar, who will report to the Chief Operating Officer of State Street Corporation, the bank said in a press statement. So this would obviously be huge, and with a remit that includes crypto, central bank digital currency, blockchain, tokenization. State Street said it will upgrade its existing global link platform into a multi-asset digital trading venue. So definitely what we want to hear. Like I said, more mass adoption taking place every single day. We also have the CEO of DraftKings says he looked into adding crypto as a form of payment, but regulations are preventing it. So he wants to add as a payment. All we need is better, obviously, or I guess less regulations, or more forgiving regulations. I'm not sure exactly, obviously, what regulations specifically he's talking about, but it would be great to see the CEO of DraftKings get on board, as obviously they do quite a bit of revenue every single year. So DraftKings CEO Jason Robbins has said current regulations prevent the company from accepting cryptocurrency as payment, and as of now, crypto is not an approved payment type in any of the states where we live. But he said he foresees cryptocurrencies to likely transform some entire industries. And I think that's definitely obvious. And I think, any smart person is going to realize cryptocurrencies has really what it takes to do exactly that. So I'm sure he's no dummy, and I'm sure he knows exactly that that's a possibility in the future. So that's just the DraftKings CEO talking about that on MSN.com. Now we also have cryptocurrency comes to retirement plans as Coinbase teams up with 401k provider. So workers at participating companies could invest up to 5% of their account balances in crypto. So this is pretty cool. Obviously, giving more people the opportunity to start investing into crypto as part of their 401k, giving them more, really a diverse profile or portfolio altogether. We always talk about diversity when we're investing in general on crypto, and I think it works pretty much amongst the entire, your 401k, retirement plans should be diverse in case something happens. Obviously, they should be diverse for multiple reasons, but this is definitely a good thing, continuing to see, like I said, mass adoption across the universe. As we take a look at the next one, we have a top Bitcoin whale picked up 3,706 Bitcoin amidst brutal dip, data shows. So this is definitely another good thing. So we continue to see whales buying this dip. We saw it actually around that 32,941 per BTC, which is actually very close to the bottom, about 1,000 or 2 away from that bottom that we had this previous, or I guess this last dip. So it's great to see this stuff take place. I want to take a look at one more here now. So how farmers are using cow manure to power crypto mining operations. So farmers with renewable energy sources like anaerobic digestion can earn up to 10 times more running crypto mining machines and selling energy to providers. So this is kind of funny, and I think you are going to continue to see more, I guess, cow manure Bitcoin miners or mining operations, just because, like they said here, you can earn up to 10 times more running crypto mining machines than selling energy to providers. So that's quite a really substantial amount, and I think that's going to continue on. Taking a look at the very last article, this one, like we already talked about, Coinbase to offer crypto exposure with 401k provider. I think that's a big thing to mention. For Us All has partnered with Coinbase Institutional to offer crypto investments to clients. But the biggest thing, like I said, is exposure. So we're continuing to see exposure every single day to many different, different types of people that would probably have never seen, crypto or heard about crypto or even thought about crypto more than once in the last couple of years. A lot of people are very standoffish when it comes to crypto, thinking, it's not going to make it. It's not going to be a big deal. Seeing all these really countries take advantage of crypto, seeing that obviously there's more exposure on even 401ks now, as it's continuing to be an asset class, like I said, in more countries. I think we're going to continue to see just mass adoption altogether, and I think this is definitely bullish news altogether for cryptocurrency. Obviously, I think we are going to continue to see, like I said, good things take place in the upcoming years ahead. So that's going to be my segment on cryptocurrency. Obviously, crypto news, I should say. That's my segment of crypto news. But let's take a quick refresh here real quick, see where we're at. So Bitcoin has dropped down about $500-$600 since we started, but it's been very volatile recently, obviously, with the massive dips and a lot of people trying to buy these dips. It's going to jump up and down quite a bit here in the upcoming weeks ahead. Like I said, I think we are going to be in this accumulation stage for at least by the end of July. We could break out maybe late July, but in my opinion, we are going to be stuck here until then at the very least. So we'll continue to keep you guys up to date with crypto news and information. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video if you guys want to stay up to date with crypto news, as well as price predictions, as well as so much more on the channel. So thank you guys so much for awesome support. I'll see you guys all in the next one.